What's up, guys? We're gonna be doing a pub crawl today. Pub crawl, kind of Midtown style pub crawl, Midtown themed pub crawl. We hit up three nice bars right in the Midtown area, which is good because that means I don't have to drive. We have kind of a cold, snowy day here in Detroit. You can kind of take a look at this. We had our first snow this year. Oh, look at that. Some snowfall. Look at that. Looking pretty festive for the next holiday coming up, right? We got Thanksgiving coming up next week. Anyway, we'll be doing a pub crawl here. Just real quick, I'm gonna lay out what I think are some good rules for pub crawls. Rule number one, the first bar you go to, make sure it's a place that's got good food, because you're gonna wanna eat in the beginning of the pub crawl, right? Eat in the beginning of the pub crawl, so then that way you'll last through the rest of the pub crawl with that car patch. But yes, you want to eat in the beginning of the pub crawl, so then you don't get out of commission. You know, you don't get too drunk too fast. You can last through the rest of the pub crawl. So that's rule number one. Rule number two, just have one. Have one at each bar and then move on to the next one. That's the point, you're getting a sample of each of the bars. So don't get silly at a bar, don't go crazy and have a bunch, because then you're not really pub crawling, you're just kind of getting drunk at a bar, which is fine, but it's just something different. Yeah, so we'll talk about the first pub we're going to. It's a, what I think is like the quintessential first bar in a pub crawl to go to. It's a place called Hopcat, and the original one, there was an original Hopcat, and that place is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We got one here in Detroit, and this one, like I said, is I think the quintessential first bar in a pub crawl, because it has, first of all, 130 taps. 130 taps. So you can go in there with that clean palate and get the weirdest beers. You can absolutely go there every time and try something you've never tried before. And so you can go in there with that clean palate and try something new. So that's cool. Also, it's got great food, and that goes back to rule number one. You want to have food on the first bar. So you got good food, great beer variety. Hopcat is an awesome first choice. Here we are, the Hopcat. This is it right here. The Hopcat. Go in here and probably get some buffalo rolls and a pale ale, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do it. So that was stop one on the pub crawl. That was Hopcat. Hopefully you saw the 130 taps that they have there. So that's always a good start for the pub crawl. I had a pale ale by a Michigan brewing company called Griffin Claw. It's probably my favorite, at least my favorite Michigan brewing company. And yeah, they have a really good pale ale called the Grind Line. So if you ever come across that, the Grind Line Pale Ale by Griffin Claw, give that a try. Yeah, now we're going to be going to a microbrew. There's a microbrew here right in the Midtown Detroit area, right in like the Cass Corridor spot, called Motor City Brewing Works. It's actually just right down the street, just like a 2-minute walk. So we're gonna be heading over, yeah, to this microbrew. So yeah, let's go. So that's it right there. That's the Motor City Brewing Works. We're gonna be going into there. Yeah, if you want to get food is the thing you want to do here. They do little brick oven pizzas, personal pizzas for you. If you want to eat here, I already ate. I ate a Hopcat, so I'm just gonna be getting beer. But yeah, let's go check it out. So that was that's Motor City Brewing Works. It's a little microbrew. There it is, still right there. A little microbrew here in Midtown. Fun fact about them as well: if you get some coffee from them, they bring you your own little personal French press. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so I haven't seen that before. You get coffee, they just kind of squirt some hot water in a little mini French press for you to give you your own little French press of coffee. And yeah, so that's that. microbrew here in Detroit. We're going to be going to one last spot. It's a place called Great Lakes Coffee, which I know is an odd name for a place on a pub crawl, but this place has some really, really awesome beer selection as well. It's nowhere near as vast as like Hopcat with 130 taps, but they seem to always have odder beers, like more different beers, more unique beers that like even Hopcat's not going to have. They got a really good guy that takes care of the beer stock, the beer supply at this place, at their little bar that they have. And so it always ends up being an awesome spot to pick up some different beers. They also have a really cool to-go beer fridge. You can mix and match your own little six-pack. So I'm going to be showing you guys that as well. So this is it right here. This is Great Lakes Coffee. Again, I know it's a weird place for a bar, but it does have a full bar here at Great Lakes Coffee. And they got some awesome beers and a really cool to-go beer fridge. I'm going to show you guys. Look, here's the logo right here. Okay. Great Lakes Coffee. So yeah, we got all this traffic here in Woodward. Yeah, that's a proper pub crawl here in Detroit. It's always fun. Again, Great Lakes Coffee, it's always a fun spot to end the pub crawl. Because you can get a cup of coffee too. So like you can get like a shot of espresso, and that'll go just fine with your order or a stout, something like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my little Midtown pub crawl.